So I recently beat Plants vs. Zombies 2, and it only took me over 10 years, but we're not going to talk about that. What we are going to talk about is brains. No, zombie, we're not talking about brains. We're talking about how I stole an idea from Shackrok's cave. Let me just say he's an absolute champ, beating Plants vs. Zombies 2 with only nuts. So I did what any sane person looking to steal an idea would do. I pondered at EA's great selections of pay-to-win plants. And I found a escape route, which I used to go to the far future, which is free to play, by the way. And that's when it hit me. Can you beat Plants vs. Zombies 2 with future plants only? Now, here are the rules. Number one rule is obvious. I have to use only future plants, which is from far future. Number two, I can use sunflower, but only sunflower. I cannot use any other sun production plant unless it is in a distinct level. Number three, no power-ups. Number four, skip gimmick levels, like conveyor levels. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Day one went surprisingly well, even though I completely forgot about magnifying glass and decided to make my life worse by using only laser beam for some odd reason. Don't even ask me why. A lot of people don't really like the far future plants, but honestly, I adore Infinite, and I'm pretty sure quite a lot of people do, especially for its power up. The plant food power, my guys, is great. It literally blocks the whole lane, and they literally, I think it's got like 2,000 or 3,000 hit points that the zombies have to eat through, which is great. After we beamed our way through day one, we skipped over day two since it is a power up level. Day 3 was just as easy as day 1, except now we have camel zombies. Surprisingly, I did start to panic here, and I didn't know what the flip I was trying to do. I put magnifying glass right there because I was losing it. I was not having a good day on day 3. I literally misplaced an infinite, and the zombie just walks by and eats my sunflower. To finish this level off, I decided to plant a magnifying glass and use a plant food and destroyed every single zombie on the lawn. We skipped all the way to day 7, and surprisingly, I have all my laser beams down before any of the zombies even touched any of my sunflowers. Day 8 was just like the rest, except we had pre-placed plants, and I said, screw you, Dave, I'm digging up all your plants. I actually decided to use only the magnifying glass on this level, which is going to become a common occurrence in these levels. Also, can we just see how overpowered that plant food is, my guys? Literally destroyed every single zombie before they even got onto the lawn. Like, what? On day 9, I decided to edge a nut out and got one right on the lawn and used a plant food so none of those zombies can get through. Can I just say how overpowered magnifying glass actually is, though? I know you have to use sun to kill zombies and stuff, but my guys, it's actually really good. This is like the first time I've actually been able to use it properly. We finally made it into the double digits, and look at that, I'm still using magnifying glass. What a surprise. This is honestly the most times I've ever used a sunflower. Like, holy crap, 3-column sunflowers with magnifying glass? Woo! Turnip also works great with magnifying glass. Like, look at this. All those zombies gone. I didn't even have to try. We're on to day 12, and I'm still using the magnifying glass strat. I just adored it for some flipping reason. The camel zombies didn't even know what to do, my guys. I literally hit them one time each, and they're gone. Now, day 13 was definitely a challenge since we had to deal with mold colonies, and with mold colonies, you cannot place any plants on it. But luckily, you don't even have an option to place any plants on it, so you don't lose the level or anything like that. Some of the plants in this game are so flipping overpowered, especially turnip the magnifying glass. Holy crap. Day 14, I decided to change it up. I went with laser beam. I know you guys are probably going to be like, oh, he's going to choose citron. Oh, my God. No, another easy dub. Now, day 15 was definitely a challenge when I seen endangered plants, and I hate endangered plants. Because if it was up to me, I would dig them up from their roots and eat them. It honestly really wasn't even a challenge, my guys. It was, quite frankly, really easy, except these little coughing guys. I forgot what the crap they're called. I'm going to look in the almanac real quick. Okay, so they're called pharaoh zombies, which again, it was still easy, but those flippers literally just have so much health. With day 16, you guys already know I have to go with the magnifying glass. Ha, I'm just joking. We actually choose the citron for once. But I did finish the level off with a magnifying glass. I will tell you guys that, because this guy back here throwing the tombstones, not gonna happen, bro. Now, day 17 came with the challenge of not having more than 14 plants. Now, I thought that was gonna be challenging, but you guys know me. It's not challenging at all, my guys. We actually went through the level easily, surprisingly, of course. Now, day 18 was gotta be the funnest level I've ever played. especially using far future plants only. So we decided to use only laser bean, which is a great plant. Just to let you know, it's kind of like boomerang or whatever the flip that guy's name is. I'll look at the almanac again because I'm pretty slow. His name is Bloomerang. My apologies. I love Laser Bean's plant food power up. He literally looks like he's going kame kame ah! Day 19 was just 2 more challenges, mold colonies, and don't plant more than 16 plants. It was still easy though. I went with the magnifying grass strat. Of course I did. I've not really had an actual challenge level during this Egypt run. Not even gonna lie to you guys, future plants are pretty overpowered, especially in the first world. I know I'm going to have some trouble in frostbite caves just because I won't be able to use any warm plants. I want to know, guys, what world do you guys think I'm going to fail at in doing this challenge, if any at all? Comment below. And if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button. Day 20 was another endangered plants thing, which is great in my opinion, especially since it's sunflowers. So you guys know what I already try to do. Magnifying grass strat again. It's probably the most used plants I've ever used in Egypt, especially now. Have you all ever tried doing challenges at Plants vs. Zombies or even Plants vs. Zombies 2? Let me know in the comments as well. What's your favorite plant? Because mine right now is the magnifying grass. Infinite is close second though. Also, magnifying grass gets a boost when around a bunch of sunflowers, and look at how destructive he is, my guys. In day 21, we could only pick a few far future plants, free to be exact, because they picked most of our plants for us, which that don't really matter, especially since you guys already know what plant I'm using, magnifying grass. I honestly should have banned magnifying grass, but I didn't because, I'm not going to ban anything. Unless it's regular plants. Don't need those. Day 22 was just the same as mold colonies and just don't have so many plants. And they literally bumped it up by 2 again. So now it's 18, which is still a win. You guys already know how I do it. Magnifying grass strat is going to become a meme at this flipping point. Oh my gosh. I'm using it so much that other plants aren't feeling loved. This level actually took over 4.5 minutes to complete. I'm not even flipping kidding, my guys. It was that slow. I was just trying to build up sun, and I guess the zombies were even slower because I wasn't killing anybody. But the Infinite came for a win. Look at that guy. This was actually a really close call level, especially that buckethead zombie down there. He was actually kind of difficult. He was getting closer and closer and closer to me. He literally wanted to eat the crap out of that magnifying grass. Now, sadly, on day 22, we actually lost a lot of mowers during this, and I started to panic. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to start manually launching these flippers out. Of course, though, I still won this level. It just took me a good minute. The middle zombie literally thought he had something until I placed laser beam down. Day 24 was basically another last stand mode, and you guys already know I love these modes, especially when you give you an abundance of sun to play around with. I just love it. Now during this level, I definitely used plant food quite a bit just because I did not like the Pharaoh zombies. They were getting kind of out of hand and ridiculous. Now, day 25, you guys already know, this is a conveyor level beating zombies, and there's no far future plants. Unfortunately, if there was, you guys already know, I would have waited for it. But unfortunately, there was none at all. But if you guys are enjoying this little series that I'm trying to start making, this is episode 1. If you guys do enjoy it though, we'll definitely make more episodes of this series. And we'll try to make more gameplays of other series as well. You guys just have to let me know in the comments. And show support by liking and obviously commenting and subscribing with notifications on. Set them to all so you don't miss an upload from me. Even though it might take me a while to upload videos, not just because I don't want to upload videos. It's because I'm editing them, voicing them, playing the games. I had over an hour of footage I had to edit down to this 10-minute, 9-minute video, my guys. So, but big shout out to shackrok. Big shout out to shackrok Caves for giving me this idea. I know I stole it. I wanted to get a little bit of clout if I could, but I doubt I will. But, you know, still, I'm an attention seeker. Remember that, guys. Hopefully y'all have a great and wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next video, if you guys like this one, of course. Peace, guys.